Hey, it's Thaddeus Rex, and today I'm with Gary Sexton. We're both in the Carmel Rotary Club. Maybe even more interestingly, if you like a good haircut, Gary Sexton owns several sport clips in the area. But if you're like me, even better than haircuts, fireworks and music, giant festivals.
Absolutely. Live entertainment and a couple of beers.
Gary Sexton is the committee chair for Carmelfest. It's a festival for 50,000 people every 4th of July here in downtown Carmel. We're standing on the grounds right now. Okay, Gary, some people might wonder, a completely volunteer position. Now, I know, I've talked to many committee chairs. We've helped implement some software for the festival. But watching what you do, it's a lot of work for a volunteer. Tell us a little bit about your motivation, what keeps you excited about it.
Well, there's a couple of different things. One is what's my end goal? And it's not just fundraising, it's not just business networking, but it's really trying to put my stamp on a wonderful civic organization and the festival. So we do a lot of different activities. We have Kids Zone, we have Marketplace, we have live entertainment we have to coordinate, we have a parade, we have fireworks, and we have wonderful Carmelfest has talent. And so all these different things have been run with great volunteers in the past, and as you can imagine, many of their contacts and all the data that they're using and their whole process is based on what they believe in, and it's on their computer. And so one of my approaches is to leave Carmelfest a little bit better on the back end than we found it. And what I mean by that is we're looking at standardizing some systems and creating some databases and methods that we use to reach out to volunteers every year and build on a network of volunteers from the past as well as growing the future. And we also look for sponsorships, and we reach out to a lot of local businesses. And so by building that database, we can better manage the process and hopefully standardize some of that so we can continue to grow.
One of the things I've noticed getting to know people in the Carmelfest committees is that even people who used to be chairs of some part of the committee, and maybe it was the North Zone over there, maybe they ran the entertainment on the gazebo stage, even after they step down and they're no longer running that, they still show up to committee meetings. And I see these people getting together outside of the festival to hang out, party, just have a beer together, or I even seen people taking trips to Florida together after they're on this committee together.
Sure.
There's and I remember, it reminds me of that episode in Mad Men where the old owner sat down with Don Draper and said, "Son, you've been asked to volunteer and there's no better way up to the high man society." What is some of the benefits of volunteering? Because it's not if you come be a volunteer, get involved in a not-for-profit, it's not like you're going to start volunteering and suddenly have new work coming into your business, but there's these ancillary benefits, like getting involved creates new relationships. What are some of the motivation that keeps people interested in putting so much time into building stuff for the community?
Well, I think there's probably a definition of volunteer that we need to talk about. I go do some things for an hour or two here and there, and that's what I consider volunteering. But there's a deeper volunteer level, maybe let's call it a super volunteer.
Super volunteer, I like it.
Entrepreneurs would have heard the phrase "friends do business with friends" and that type of thing. And you talk about people keep circling back around and coming back to the committee year after year after year. Well, why? What do we have to offer? And I think we offer great, deep benefit of friendships. Have you ever been to a speed networking event where you go a mile
That's
wide
the worst.
and an inch deep?
I come home with 87 business cards and you throw them in the trash because what are you going to do with them?
Well, so here at Carmelfest, we're a mile wide and a mile deep. We handle, like I mentioned earlier, so many business sponsorships. Those are all great relationships. If you own a business and you're going into every business along the way talking to other business owners, next thing you know, you're talking about Carmelfest, and then you're talking about their kids, and you're talking about, oh gosh, what are you doing to solve this problem in business? So yeah, we really get very deep with the relationships that
I always told
when you
people
volunteer.
getting involved with Rotary, it's like if a networking meeting is like a roaring fire. Volunteering is kind of like getting into the cool embers that sit underneath. Like, it takes longer to build, but it lasts longer, and you build true friendships.
It really, you do. I would say you meet so many more people too. Oftentimes, networking events, I would meet salespeople or other people that were just trying to go quick and maybe earn my business, that type of thing. I've established relationships with firemen, policemen, the city. You can see behind us is City Hall. I've met quite a few folks in City Hall that I would never have met before. So it's really been exciting to not only business network, but community and civic organization network.
Sure.
And I think the volunteer organization is a whole nother network on top of those two. So it's huge.
Yeah, it's fun stuff. That's cool. Thanks for being here. All right,
Okay.
all right, best part, what kind of food's going to be at Carmelfest this year?
Oh, wow. I think everything from the typical fried Twinkies, the barbecue is absolutely phenomenal. And do you recall what we were having?
Schnitzel.
And,
Schnitzel on a stick.
yeah, and I think Lederhosen might have been involved in that schnitzel.
There was a bet
endeavor.
that Gary lost, and he had to wear some Lederhosen. I can't wait to see what the bet is this year.
Oh, I don't know yet.
All right, thanks. Carmelfest, July 3rd and 4th, 2017. We'll see you all here. And if you see a committee chair, say hi, because you know they're friends. We'll talk to you later.